Welcome to the Dragon's Den. My name is Leo Drake, and thank you for spending part of your day here with me. Please consider subscribing, as it is free and will not turn you into a slug. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button and ring the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. Today we are ranking Harry Potter books and movies. I have not included Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, as it was written as a play. And while I enjoy the story, it does not match up to the other novels, and it was never supposed to. I will be talking about Harry Potter stories in some detail, so if you have not seen or read them, this is your spoiler warning. Otherwise, Kyo Harry Potter ranking. So let's get to it. At number 7, and my least favourite Harry Potter book, it is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, which is number 5 in the series. I remember waiting years for this book to come out when I was younger, and it is the only Harry Potter book that left me feeling disappointed when I'd finished it, which is a surprise as it is also the longest book. While the Ministry of Magic denies He Who Must Not Be Named's return, Dumbledore sets up the Order of the Phoenix to combat Voldemort's Death Eaters. The character of Dolores Umbridge is meant to take the fun out of Hogwarts for Harry Potter. She does a good job of ruining the enjoyment for the reader too. She bans Quidditch, makes Defence Against the Dark Arts a theoretical class, and even Hagrid, who is one of my favourite characters, does not appear until the second half of the book. Having since read the book again, I can see that Book 5 does a lot of heavy lifting for the final 2 novels and lays a lot of groundwork. Order of the Phoenix does have some positives, such as introducing Luna Lovegood, Dumbledore's army, Snape's worst memory, and the wizarding tests that is taken at the end of the 5th year, Owls. It also has a strong ending, with the Order going up against the Death Eaters to retrieve an important prophecy made by Professor Trelawney. Voldemort and Dumbledore fight, and Sirius is killed by Bellatrix Lestrange. While the book has moments, you feel what was missing from this novel rather than what is included, which means it is my least favourite Harry Potter novel. Number 6 on our list is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, which is number 2 in the series. The original books were much smaller. The Chamber of Secrets is a great book that comes up against some tough opposition on this list. I like the way Harry and Ron travel to Hogwarts in a flying car after the platform at 9 3/4 is closed to them before crashing the car into the Whomping Willow. We discover the culprit is Dobby, the house elf, who is trying to protect Harry from a dark plot at Hogwarts. Someone is planning to open the Chamber of Secrets. We learn that Hagrid was expelled from Hogwarts from opening it the last time. While I find Gilderoy Lockhart a bit annoying, I do like the wizard in chess and the giant spider Aragog. Hermione makes Polyjuice Potion so they can trick Malfoy into revealing what he knows about the Chamber of Secrets. She makes the potion in the girls' bathroom haunted by Moaning Myrtle. They discover a diary belonging to Tom Marvolo Riddle. I am Lord Voldemort, and we learn later that the diary is a Horcrux. Harry rescues Ginny from the Basilisk using Parseltongue, a trait normally associated with Slytherin House. But he also draws the sword of Gryffindor from the Sorting Hat and calls the Phoenix Thoughts to his aid. Dobby is set free from the Malfoys with an old sock, and while this is a very good book, we've still got a lot to come. Number 5 is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. The final book in the Harry Potter series comes in at number 5 on my list. This might surprise some of you, but while the book does deliver a fitting end to one of the greatest story franchises of all time, it does struggle in the opening half. While Harry, Ron and Hermione search for the remaining Horcruxes, they struggle to make progress. This leads to an imbalance in the storytelling, and why splitting the book into two movies was a bad idea, because the second part has all the best bits. I understand why they do not attend Hogwarts as students without Dumbledore's protection. As a reader, I missed that part of the story. Dumbledore is also revealed to have made mistakes in his past. A character's kryptonite is always a backstory. Voldemort is pursuing the Elder Wand, while Harry and Hermione are uncomfortably spending time together alone. Thankfully, the end of the book delivers with Harry, Ron, and Hermione stealing an item from Gringotts and escaping on a dragon before returning to Hogwarts for the final battle. We get closure of whether Severus Snape is a good or a bad guy, and Harry manages to triumph over Voldemort, making him the boy who lived. I understand why J.K. Rowling tied up the ending for her characters to avoid others doing so, but the idea that they all got married and lived happily ever after was a bit of an anticlimax. It also restricts future opportunities to tell the story, which I understand was part of the reasoning. Hey, this is my list. Number 4 on my list is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. This is where it all started. I remember the day I bought this book. I went to a bookshop with my mum and she showed me the book and said it had gotten really good reviews along with winning the Smartest Book Prize. My mum said I should read the first few pages and see if I liked it, and if I did, then she agreed to buy it for me. I read about a page and a half before becoming totally hooked. While the first book is the smallest, it introduces us to the world of Harry Potter, and for that it will always be important. So many great characters and landmarks are established in this book. Hogwarts becomes a dream for all children to wonder what house would they be put in, what subjects would they be good at. Moving staircase, four-poster beds, and resident ghosts make Hogwarts uniquely brilliant and enchanting. Like the reader, Harry learns about the wizarding world as we do, and his part in it. He is thrown into the spotlight, and like all children on their first day at a new school, he has absolutely no clue what he is getting himself into. Hagrid collects Harry from the Dursleys and takes him to Diagon Alley, where he gets his wand. He travels to Hogwarts via platform 9 3/4, and who does not love riding on a train? Harry does not want to be put in Slytherin House, although the Sorting Hat thinks he would do well there. Instead, he is placed in Gryffindor alongside Ron Weasley, who will remain his best friend. Despite Harry's youth, he is selected as Gryffindor Seeker, a crucial position as the Seeker catches the Golden Snitch in Quidditch, which ends the game and awards their team 150 points. Harry and Ron rescue Hermione from a troll using the invisibility cloak, and we visit the Forbidden Forest and learn of Nicholas Flamel, a wizard who gained immortality by possessing the Philosopher's Stone. Despite Harry's suspicions of Snape, it is Professor Quirrell who has been helping Voldemort, and he would have gotten away with it as well if it wasn't for those meddling kids. Number 3 on the list is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I can understand why this book might be many readers' favourites, as it is longer and darker than the original 2 novels. I feel the books mature with their audience, and that was certainly the case with me. The Prisoner of Azkaban introduces the wizarding prison, along with the Gauntlers, creatures called Dementors, who suck out the happiness in you and make you face your worst fear. Sirius Black has escaped and is believed to have betrayed Harry's parents to the Dark Lord. We are introduced to Professor Lupin, who is a big upgrade from Professor Quirrell and Professor Lockhart, despite being a werewolf. Harry journeys on the night bus before the train is delayed by Dementors. Harry's reaction is worse due to his grisly past. Harry is given the Marauders map by Fred and George. I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. Harry produces a Patronus charm to dispel the Dementors and save Buckbeak. He learns Sirius was framed and helps him to escape. This book is brilliant and so good I can almost overlook the time travel that takes place at the end when Hermione uses her time turner. The story is very well executed, does beg the question, why don't they use the time turner when something goes wrong in the future? Number 2 on the list is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, which is number 6 in the series. I really love this book and can find little to complain about. From the recruitment of Professor Slughorn and Snape finally becoming the Defence Against the Dark Arts teacher after making an unbreakable vow with Malfoy's mother. Potions lesson where Harry wins a vial of liquid luck, Felix Felicis, is one of my favourite lessons in any of the books. Dumbledore shares his knowledge about Tom Riddle's past before he becomes Lord Voldemort, and Harry helps Dumbledore obtain the memory from Slughorn, which reveals Tom Riddle's obsession with immortality and Horcruxes, items that contain part of a wizard's soul and can only be achieved by committing murder. This book has one of the best endings, where Harry accompanies Dumbledore to a cave where they hope to find a Horcrux. On their return to Hogwarts, Dumbledore is killed by Snape after Malfoy fails, and a few tears were shed. After being disappointed with Book 5, this novel recaptures the joy of Hogwarts and the wizarding world, which is why it comes so close to the top spot. Number 1, and my favourite Harry Potter novel, is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Book 4 sees a dramatic increase in size to the previous novels. It introduces us to other wizarding schools like Beauxbatons and Durmstrang. We attend the Quidditch World Cup via a portkey as the normal Quidditch season is postponed for the Triwizard Tournament. Harry is too young to compete, but somehow his name is drawn from the Goblet of Fire, alongside Victor Crumb, Fleur Delacour, and Hufflepuff hero Cedric Diggory. This causes a rift between Harry and Ron, whose teenage hormones are going wild at the Yule Ball. The first task sees competitors having to retrieve a golden egg from a dragon. The second task, the competitors have to rescue a loved one from the Mer People at the lake at Hogwarts. I just really don't know where the health and safety is. The third task is a maze. Harry and Cedric claim the Triwizard Cup together, only to find it is a portkey and they are transported to Lord Voldemort and his ally Peter Pettigrew, a person who actually betrayed Harry's parents. Harry fights Voldemort and surprisingly survives, but Cedric is left dead and Voldemort is returned to power. The book introduces Mad-Eye Moody and has a fantastic end, which is really the beginning of the war with Voldemort. Book 4 delivers in every area and claims my top spot as the best Harry Potter novel. Let me know in the comments below what your favourite Harry Potter novel is. In terms of movies, my order is almost exactly the same, but I rank the additional movie, Deathly Hallows Part 1, as my second least favourite movie, only coming ahead of number 5, Order of the Phoenix. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you would like me to do more Harry Potter videos like this in the future by commenting below. Please like and subscribe. I'm looking to post a new video every Monday, so be sure to come back for that. Until next time, hoorah!